Here's Pastor Rodney. Look at that. Got devil horns. He's got the flames of hell behind him. And a cross. How's that for the contradictions? Here's another picture of him. You can clearly see he has devil horns. Here's another picture. Look at that big spiky horn. The Bible says that they love not the truth. Here's one who has his horn is slightly different on this one. Wait, yeah, okay. Wasn't for the reflection, you can't really see it. He's got a really pronounced horn on this side. The Bible says they love not the truth, yet delighted in wickedness. Here's a guy under the same lighting, doesn't seem to have devil horns. Only included him. I'm not going to spend a bunch of time watching to see who gets up behind the pulpit. The Bible says they love not the truth, yet delighted in wickedness. So God handed them over to a powerful delusion that all who believe the lie will be condemned. That's 2 Thessalonians chapter 2. The coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with the work of Satan, displayed in all kinds of counterfeit miracles, signs, and wonders. Now, Pastor Rodney is a lawless one. He's not the lawless one, but he's operating by the power of Satan, by teaching false teaching, but he also operates by the power of God. When the Antichrist comes, he's going to operate by the power of Satan, and there's not going to be anything godly about him. In every sort of evil that deceives those who are perishing. Now ready here? They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. For this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie, and so that all will be condemned who have not believed the truth but have delighted in wickedness. So that's a different translation. So Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. If you don't love the truth, you don't love Jesus. And if you turn aside for the love of money and gather unto yourselves teachers who are going to teach you what your itching ears want to hear, and receive a different gospel, and your pastor clearly looks like the devil, there is no hope for you to go to heaven. And proof of that is the Bible says there were weeds among the wheat, and they're growing up together. The Bible says, come out of her, my people, lest ye share in her sins. When it talks about the whore on the beast, the Bible talks about the grapes who are thrown into the winepress of God's wrath. Those are the lukewarm, disobedient Christians. You who are lukewarm, God's going to vomit you up. The many and the few. Many are called, few are chosen. Many will say to me on that day, Lord, Lord. And he says, depart from me, for I never knew you. Broad is the path and wide is the way that leads to destruction. The broad and wide path is the prosperity gospel, and it leads to destruction, and many follow on that path. But narrow and constrained is the way that leads to life everlasting, and few find it. That's why Pastor Rodney goes after many. That's why he wants to have 100 million souls, because 30, 60, and 100-fold just isn't good enough for him. And Jesus said it over and over again. If you bear good fruit, if you're really a true tree from God, if you're really good for the Lord, 30, 60, or 100-fold. He never said 30,000, 60 million, or 100 million. Because, well, that's for people who are going after the many and part of the many. So, good luck to you guys.